Rosa Reyes is the pro.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this rainy, cold Friday?
Beautiful, great. Oh, chilly.
All right, so today we're going to be going over Moxie Present again. This is going to be the third and final class on Present. We are going to be going into the other Moxie apps, which is Engage, Website, and Impress later on as in the next coming sessions. But as far as Moxie Present, I think that we've covered everything. Today we're going to do a hands-on. I'm going to go very slow creating one. I'm going to show you guys how to add a video, add a PDF, add a personalized video, also extracting photos and changing photos, and then also using a ChatGPT, which is a class that we had on Wednesday, you know, to put some good verbiage in your presentation. Immediately after our session today, I'm going to go walk over to the training room, and we're going to have a hands-on training with all the agents there. So I hope everybody has their laptops with them. If you don't, we do have one computer in the training room, but it's going to be on a first-come basis. And then we'll go from there. For those on Zoom, unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to you guys. If you need help or additional training, can you guys, everybody see my screen?
No, not yet.
Let me do that real quick. How about there now?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so there's a CBU Learning Center right here. You see that tile? You could always go to that tile, and they're going to have, you could register for classes that are upcoming. You could also search for recorded classes and trainings on pretty much anything, including Moxie Present, Engage, Website, and Impress. So if you feel that you need additional training, this is a good resource for you. In addition to that, you could always call me and we'll make an appointment. But this is a very good tool for you guys, okay? This is on your CB desk. For those of you in Arcadia, I will be there later on today. So if you guys have any questions or issues, just have your laptop ready, and then we can go from there, okay? So just bear with me. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, okay? All right, so before we go into Moxie Present, I wanted to introduce you guys to this marketing center right here, okay? So when you log into My CB Desk, for those of you who have not logged into My CB Desk, you need to log in now. It's mycbdesk.com. So if you put that in your web browser, I'll show you right now. I have it in my favorites right here, but let's just go from the beginning. Just go mycbdesk.com, right? And then this is what should come up. And then I want to show you Marketing Center. So just know that this tile right here, which is called Brand Serve, that's going to be retired in about 4 days. In 4 days, you will not see this tile anymore. That was replaced by Marketing Center now, okay? So if you go on to Marketing Center, do you guys see my remodeled office? My background, my virtual background?
Yeah. You
guys can also access your virtual backgrounds through this Marketing Center as well. So this is the home page for Marketing Center. If you click on my projects, as you can tell, I'm working on some projects right here. But if you click on templates, there's a bunch of templates and resources. I don't know why it's just. There's a problem with the internet right now. So let me go back to home. Templates. There we go. Just bear with us. We're having some broadband issues today.
Ruben, we have quite a bit of agents here, about 10,
Okay. Oh, that's probably why, right?
and everyone's doing the same thing.
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna go slow anyways. But when you go to templates here, if you click on social media, there's a bunch of social media templates where you can actually go in and customize it to your brand and post it. So if you're looking for content, this is a perfect place to pick your content. See, there's a bunch. You could just keep searching. If you want to do a postcard, there's some postcards there for you. Look at, click on this one. Beautiful. If you want to do brochures, there's brochures there. Presentations. Flyers. If you want a virtual background, here's your virtual backgrounds. Okay, just like the one I chose. And also Edgar just put one in the training room, as you guys can see. There's banners. So you can filter this as much as you want. There's property promotion, you know, there's if you want a co-list, there's a place to co-list. So I urge you guys, there's even English and Spanish versions. You can do a landscape, portrait. So this is a very, very good source for all of your marketing material, okay? So Marketing Center, I'll show you one more time where it's at. So if you go to your My CB Desk dashboard, which is where all your tiles are at, this brand serve is no longer going to be in existence. It's going to be retired in 4 days on the 28th. And it got replaced by Marketing Center. So this is where you would go. I'm going to show you one more time. Everybody's got to go through this Marketing Center. There's a lot of nice marketing for you guys. Once you start, you know, creating your marketing material, it's going to be in your projects. So if you click on your projects. So right now I'm working on this. I'll show you. This is going to be a PDF that I'm going to include in the Moxie Present. That's why I'm showing it to you guys. So it pretty much shows Ruben Perez, why Coldwell Banker George Realty, you know, and I put a little bit of information right there. You can put your picture there. You can move it around wherever you want to put it. You can click on Ruben and change it to, you know, whatever you want to do. You could change. This is where you could use ChatGPT and then, you know, put some nice verbiage in there. If you scroll down, there's the next page. Coldwell Banker George Realty. I put this logo in there, which you guys can put their logo. And then again, there's my face. I'm still working on it. So, but you can move it wherever you want. Full service Coldwell Banker George Realty is there for you in all aspects of the home sale process. So you could customize it as much as you want. As you can tell, there's a lot of pages. Proven success, positioning your property, photography. So basically you're showing your potential seller what you're going to, why choose your services over the competition, and what you're going to offer them, you know, full service, proven success, positioning their property, photography. So this is where you would put, you know, if you really want to fine tune your presentation, go ahead and take some pictures of the property, you know, at least the outside. So that way, you know, your seller, your potential seller is going to look and say, wow, that's our house, you know. I mean, who does that? You know, not very many agents. And then here's your 360 property marketing, what you're going to do for them. Agent promotion, open house, yard sign, online and social media, video, e-marketing, print advertisement, and then there's a newspaper advertisement. So there's, like, in a nutshell, what you're going to do for them. And this could potentially, you know, be the factor in which you win the listing over the competition. You never know. They might like this presentation. then, you know, the 95% of home buyers use the internet. So I can go on and on. There's a single property website, which we're going to get into in another session, social media. So again, this is, you're teaching, you're telling the seller in a presentation what you're going to do to sell their home and optimize their return on investment. Okay. So let's go back. But there's a bunch of marketing that you can go through. So you guys just got to go through it and play with it and then use it, especially the social media. Okay. So I'm going to get out of this now. I just wanted to show you the marketing center part of it. All right. Now we're going to go into, actually, yes, I think we're ready. CB desk. Oh, there's a lot of agents that are not utilizing, Coldwell Banker email, and I want to show you guys why. For those of you that don't have Microsoft 365, excuse me, hold on. For those of you that don't have Microsoft, actually all agents have Microsoft through Coldwell Banker. Most agents just didn't even know. But if you click on coldwellbanker.com email, that's a tile, okay? Now, again, if you don't have this tile or Marketing Center, you got to contact the help desk and ask them to add the tile. I believe Jeffrey just added this tile, the coldwellbanker.com email, just this morning. So, but once you get this tile, you click on it. Every agent has this, okay? Here on your left-hand side, you have PowerPoint, Excel, Word, Teams, and Outlook. So let's just go ahead and click on Word. There you go. Blank document. And then you just, whatever. Save it, and it'll all be saved in your Microsoft 365. Okay? Just wanted to show you guys. So any agent that needs Word, Excel, PowerPoint, you have that capability, okay? You have that capability through coldwellbanker.com email, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and dive into MoxieWorks, okay? So now that everybody is on CB Desk, you're gonna click on MoxieWorks, okay? I'm going to go slow so everybody could do it while I'm doing it, okay? All right, so now you're going to click on present, okay? So these are your tabs up here, okay? So we're going to do engage website and press at another session, okay? But for today, we're going to do present. Oh, before we do that, hopefully everybody's at this page, okay? This is the hub. Go to the MLS. Click on the MLS and make sure you have these credentials in there, okay? I'm going to wait a second, make sure everybody has it. Does everybody have these credentials? Does anybody not have those credentials?
Ruben,
Yes.
there's an agent here that cannot log into to his CB desk.
Who is it?
Joseph.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to help him once I walk over there after the session.
11 o'clock.
Okay, fine.
Okay, just for now, just, you know, retain whatever I'm teaching right now, and then I'll go over it with him at 11 o'clock, okay? Okay, so I'm hoping everybody has this MLS information there, okay? Because that's very important. We're gonna go ahead and click on present now. All right, I've created some presentations in advance, and I'm going to show you this just so you could get an example. But we're actually going to do one right now. But let me just show you what I did. This is what your clients are going to view, okay? So this is going to be presented to Jose Perez. That's the property address, and then you got your information right there. I embedded a video, so this is the first thing they're going to see. I'm going to play it for you guys.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell. and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Okay, pretty nice, right? Okay, and then the second page, I just put a little bio about myself and why choose my services. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. And then it goes to the property information. There's your summary. There's your comps. This is interactive. You click on one, you go through all the pictures. It's a very powerful presentation. Then you go to the listing overview. Again, it's interactive. That's why it makes this presentation so powerful, because it's interactive and clients love them. Again, it's interactive. You click on one, it'll pop up. There's your status comparison. Average listing averages. Price and days on the market. Price and size. Pricing analysis, which you can customize. And then your bio. Okay. So that's the presentation I created. Again, you can edit it by going into the little pencil right there. You can move this. I'm going to show you right now how to change a picture. So if you go to browse, I have pictures that I saved. Let's go ahead and put this, let's do this one. Give it a second. There you go. See, it's changed. By doing that, now when you view it, there's a new picture. Okay. So if you don't have any pictures, right, you can go to the internet and just pick a picture, just go like house image, right? And say, I wanted that one right there. Now, again, you don't have to worry about copyright infringements because this is not going to be for public. This is just for your seller. I mean, if you can get a picture of the actual property, that's the best thing. But if not, put a nice picture of a property. You just save it on your desktop as whatever you want it to be. Go back to Moxie. You browse. Should be somewhere around here. There you go. There you go. See, that's a new picture. So now if you go to view, there's a picture. All right. So when I'm still in the edit mode, you can edit any pages that you want. Here's the search. So if you want to edit the comps, you can edit the comps. The listings, you can edit the listings. You can add, delete. Right here, you can delete. And then your estimate.
Ruben,
Yes.
how do you want to deal with the questions? I have a question in the training room.
Okay.
Instead of going to pictures of that, can we Google the picture of the house?
Gus Enriquez says, instead of Googling a picture, can you go to what?
The picture of the house.
Picture of the house.
Yeah, let's see. This just happens to be my father's house. So let's do that.
There you go. Instead of going.
So I'm not going to get sued from my dad. There it is right there. Okay. Oh, let me go back. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know if it's going to have Redfin all over there. But let's try it. Let's go back to subject property, browse. Give it a minute. This is taking a while. It should be. Let's try it one more time. There you go. Does that answer? So let's go to view one more time. There's the house. That's the actual house. Just so you guys know, that's where I grew up since I was 2 years old. All right. So, Gus, does that answer your question?
Yeah.
He said yes.
So in the example that I'm going to actually be doing, I'm going to actually put in an MLS number. So it'll actually pull that data and the picture from the MLS too. So you won't always have to do this, but more than likely, if you're doing a seller's presentation, you're not going to have imagery for the house unless you can find it on the internet, which more than likely you will be able to find it. But if you want to be professional, go snap a shot of it from the outside. So you see how there's no MLS information because I inputted everything manually, okay? Because I know the house. So you can edit your search, you can edit your listings, and then your estimate. Now, if you don't agree with this estimate, let's just say, okay, let's do, right? You can put whatever you want there. Now, under remarks, that's where Chat GPT can come into play. So if you wanted to put a little quick, brief description of why you're pricing it at 1.1, then, you know, put whatever you ask Chat GPT, whatever you want it to say, and then it'll give you the verbiage and you just copy and paste it here. Now, estimated net proceeds, you can also edit that too. I just kind of played with it. And then you save, continue. Now, pages, okay? If you want to add a page, this is where you would add a page. And I'm going to show you in the when we actually go through the process. But if you want to take out a page, you could take a page out here. Let's just take out my agent profile. It's gone. You want to add it back in? Just go back here, add it. And I also want to add the net proceeds. For some reason, I had taken it out. If you don't want to put net proceeds, then that's fine. Just leave it out. But if you do, just come here, add it. Then you'll see my pages. Now they're back in. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go to home. And we're going to create one, okay? So everybody have their laptop ready? Okay. So this is your dashboard for your
You
module.
could talk, it was on mute.
Okay. Hey, Ruben, question. It's me, Paul.
Yeah.
If you clicked on the help icon, is it a chat help or can you verbally over the phone perhaps communicate with somebody who can help you with this?
It's going to be a robot, so it's not going to be very, it's going to send you to CBU, it's going to give you a tutorial, or it's going to give you like some literature to read. So it's not going to be like a actual person that you're chatting with. So
Got it. Okay.
you're better off calling CB Desk or searching CBU or calling me, because you're going to waste an hour there when you could get an answer in 5 minutes.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so from here, we're going to create a new. So everybody look at on your right upper right corner, there's a create new button. I got my cursor on it right now. You're gonna click on that. There's different types of presentations, but for the sake of today, we're gonna do a seller's presentation, which is gonna be your most common, okay? Probably 90% of the presentations you're gonna be making are seller's presentations, okay? So you click on that and you press continue, okay? Now, I always use the broker templates. You can use, you can create your own templates, or you could do parent company templates, but I just use the broker template. It's 12 pages. You can add or remove pages, but I feel that this is the best presentation, okay? It's the default, okay? And you press continue. This is where you're gonna present it. I'm gonna present it to Peter. Whoops. Okay, again, this is also another indication where you have to make sure that you have the CRMLS, the source connected, okay? If you don't see that here, it's not gonna work. So after that, you press create. This takes about 15 seconds to create. All right. So now we're at the beginning of the presentation, okay? So I just happen to have an MLS in front of me, okay? MLS number that I'm gonna be putting in there. And watch what this does. It's communicating with your actual MLS account. You see how it popped up a picture there? So you don't have to deal with this because it's an actual picture. Now it does have a CRMLS, their name right there, and that's why the watermark there. But you don't have to worry about copyright infringements because you're basically just sending it for the sellers. So it's going to be a private presentation. It's not going to go public. So by doing that, you don't have, by using the MLS number, you don't have to choose a picture. And it automatically imports all the data for the property. How many bedrooms, how many baths, square feet, lot size. It's also going to put in the agent remarks, which you would want to delete. Then you press continue, okay? Hopefully everybody's following from here. Give it some time. Searching. Again, our Wi-Fi's a little bogged down because we have a lot of people with computers in our training room. Let me refresh this. There we go. So here are all your active, pending, and sold comps, okay? So this is where you as a professional are going to have to go into it in a little more depth and pick the appropriate comps for the presentation, okay? So I'm going to click on this one. I generally like to do a pending and active and then like 2 or 3 sold, but you're the professional, do it the way you want. All right, we got 5 comps. I think that's good enough. You don't want to give them like 10 or 20 comps, okay? Don't overload your client with information. So then you get to your listings, right? This is where you're going to verify the summary of the listings that you chose. This is the subject right there. And then these are the comps that you pick. Active is always going to be green, sold is red, and pending is yellow, just like a traffic light, okay? If you don't want a comp, you just click on this little X and it'll go away and it'll recalculate everything, okay? Let's go ahead and try that. It took it out. And if you want to add, go back.
Choose.
You hit the back button to go back there.
I'll do it one more time, okay?
Okay.
So we're back to our listing summary, right? Let's say I don't want this comp right here. I made a mistake. I'm gonna remove it, right? Now we only have 4, correct? If you go down to here, add more listings, it'll go back. And then I'm
It
gonna,
will keep what you've chosen in the first part, right?
yeah, you have full control. So it's only gonna remove, you're the only one that can remove or add. So it'll save your work. So you can go back and forth in pages as much as you want. It won't delete your information, okay? So go ahead and continue. Now you got all your listings there. Let's just say that we're happy with the listings that we chose, and we're gonna press continue. So you see, this is something that I think it's a glitch. Sometimes it won't estimate the market value. So you're gonna have to personally like estimate what you think the sales price should be, okay? This happens probably, I would say about 50% of the time. So let's just say I reviewed all the comps and I'm gonna market this at $6.99. Because that's what you're gonna actually offer. You're actually gonna present the seller to list the price at, okay? You can also do a range. There you go. And then again, here, if you want to put remarks,
Excuse
you
me,
know,
Ruben.
yes,
Ruben, Jeffrey. Jeffrey,
yes, Jeff.
can you expand that view? Because you know the words, you can barely see those words. Can you expand that view? The
Screen.
the screen, your screen that it's too, it's better for us if you can expand that, please.
I'm sorry, say that one more time, Jeff.
Expand. the
Expand?
screen. Expand.
It is expanded.
That's already max.
Yeah.
He has to close, I think, they would have to close the
Yeah,
participants.
yeah. Close the participant. Then probably you need to expand the so we
I think
can.
he could do it. Though. 'Cause he-
Edgar,
Edgar, can you do it from there?
Edgar.
Yeah.
I'll make the screen bigger. Can you expand this one because it's too small for us to do. People are.
He wants it bigger. 1 second, Ruben.
Thank you. Okay. No.
Yeah.
There you go. Zoom it.
Is that better?
No, not yet. Edgar's doing something. Close that.
That's the most.
There you go. That's good. That's better.
Lot better.
That's better. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Is everybody following so far? You guys are
Yes.
good? Okay, good. So once you created the range or the price that you want to present it at, then you press continue. So now you're pretty much done with the presentation, okay? So I always want to view it. You press view. I always like the web presentation versus the PDF. Make sure it's all good. Beautiful presentations, I gotta tell you. If you do this for your presentations, you'll increase the odds of winning it. I guarantee it. Yeah, so I'm happy with it, okay? Again, so if you want to edit, take out pages or add pages, you do it here, and we're going to do that right now, okay? We're going to add a page, and we're going to create a new, and we're going to upload a PDF, okay? So if you can create a nice one-page bio about yourself as to why the seller should choose your services, I can help you with that too, but if you can create that, this is where you would upload it. you choose a file, okay? Let me do that one more time. So this is where it's gonna bring you to. You choose a file. And then let's just choose my bio one more time. Let's see, where is it? Listing bio, okay. Let's go ahead and click on that. So you see it right here. That's what's gonna be uploaded. Then you press upload. Also, keep in mind, whatever you save your PDF as, that's what's gonna show here. See where it says RP listing bio? So just know that. It's easier if you just name your PDF what you want it to show, because that's what your clients are gonna see. So now you see it's in there. Now, if I don't want my bio to be in this position, what you could do is just move it up or move it down. But I like to have the bio in the front of the presentation so that you ensure them that they see why they should use your services. Because more than likely, a good percentage of the people are not going to go through the whole presentation, okay? So now we're going to upload a video, okay? So now you have to create the video, or you have to find a video or make a video and then upload it to either YouTube or another application, okay? Because it has to be uploaded to a URL, and I'll show you right now. So I'm going to add page, create new. No, by the way, if you want to add a page in from the library, you can do that too. This is your library, okay? Or there's custom pages. You'll see that my pages, I have a bunch of pages in here. I have a commercial presentation here. So once you upload your PDFs, it'll save it into your pages, okay? So let's go back to pages. We're going to add a page. We're going to create a new page, okay? And then we're not going to upload a page, okay? We're going to build a page. And then you can choose which layout you want, but for the sake of a video, I'm just going to choose this one, right? And then here is where you can do a text, an image, a video, or there's more here, but I haven't really played with this yet. So let's just get out of that. Okay, we're going to go back to page, add a page, create new, build a page, use my template, create, and then we'll do a video. Okay, so from here, you have to go to your video and get the URL. Okay, so like for instance, let me go to my YouTube. I think it's, let me go to, do I have it saved? No. Okay, so you go to YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube, you should create your own YouTube channel. It's free, okay? And then if you do a video, like even on your phone or something, so here's one right here, right? Let's just choose this one, okay? Here, hang on. My channel. There it is, right? And you click on it.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the
All right.
perfect time
And
to
then up
start
on top,
with
you're
your
going to
insurance program.
right click,
When you
you're
work
gonna
with a
copy,
world-class agent at Coldwell Banker,
right? This is the
you
URL,
trusted
right?
guidance, revolutionary sellers.
Go back to your Moxie, right click that, paste it. And if it accepts it, it's going to be green right here where it says add. If it doesn't accept it, it'll tell you and it'll be red. It will not accept it. So that's why it's very important to make sure you're using the proper URL. Okay. And I'm going to add it. There you go. You want to play it?
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like?
I'm going to save it.
With today's home values, this is the perfect time.
I'm going to name it the
You work with a
Coldwell
world-class agent at
Banker
Coldwell Banker.
way.
You benefit
Okay.
from trusted
Whoops.
guidance and a revolutionary seller's assurance program. Make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dream.
Okay. Now you go back here, it's there. So you got your cover page, you got your video, your listing bio. And then you could go to the rest of your pages. Now let's do a view real quick. This is what your client, anytime you click on web, that's what your client's actually gonna see, okay? That's why I always want to check web. There's your video. Now, how awesome would this be if you create your own video saying, hey, hi, Jose, how are you? Just want to send you a quick message. I created a nice presentation for you. Can't wait to meet you. See you at 5 o'clock. And then send it. That's where you could put that right here. That's the first thing they would see.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like?
You get the
With
idea,
today's
right?
home values,
All right.
This is the perfect time to sell.
There's your
Make
bio.
those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and a revolutionary.
I could
sales
tell you
assurance
this-
program.
This presentation is phenomenal. You guys should be doing this for every seller's presentation, okay? Now, there's a couple other things I wanted to show you, okay? So now that you have your presentation, it's done, you like it, right? You can view it, and then you can view it, you could print it as a PDF, portrait and landscape if you wish to present it in person. I like the web because it's interactive with the client. If you do a PDF, they're not going to be able to click on buttons and check out the comps and the pictures and stuff. So the web is the way to go. Okay. But if you have to print it, there's where you would print it. Okay. Sending it. Okay. So if you want to send it, you just click send presentation. You can send it as a PDF, but I don't know why you would do that. You always want to send it as a presentation. Right here, and it's always going to send you a copy unless you unclick it, okay? Let's just go ahead and put Edgar.
Yeah.
That's where you would put who you're sending it to, and then I just put in the subject. This is what they're gonna see in the subject of the email or the present when they get the actual email for the presentation. So it's very important to put something that's gonna catch their eye so they open it and stuff. You could put, or whatever, and then you put, hi Edgar. Can't wait to meet you tonight. Enjoy the right? And send. Done. So if Edgar checks his email, he's going to see it. That's send, and I'm going to show you, I get a copy of it. Sometimes it takes a while for it to come through. It's a powerful presentation, so sometimes it takes some time for it to actually send the email. There you go. So I just got it in right now. This is what they will see. Hi Edgar, can't wait to meet you tonight. Enjoy the presentation. And then they click on the seller presentation, and it takes them to exactly what we just saw.
Hey Ruben, it's me, Paul. Can you hear me?
Yes.
If you were, for some reason, let's say you were gonna do a Zoom presentation, right? Because that's what it came down to. For this one case or client, would you follow that same methodology as like sending the presentation? Or maybe that's why the PDF option is there as well? What would your-
But why would you send a PDF if you're gonna be on a Zoom call? Might as well just send the presentation to them. And if they wanted to share their screen to discuss the presentation, or you want to share your screen, I would do it that way.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because the PDF is not going to be interactive. It's just data on a piece of paper, whether it be digital or actual physical paper. It's not interactive. Like, that's why this presentation is so powerful. I'll show you one more time. You click on the presentation. This is what they're actually going to see.
Okay.
I'll show you. So if you do a PDF, how are they going to play the video? Right?
Hmm,
So they won't have access to
If you
that.
could live anywhere,
yeah,
where would it be?
got it.
What would it be like? With today's home values.
Let me,
this is the
pause
perfect
that.
time to sell.
And then also, when you get to all your comps. Right? How is this gonna be interactive with the PDF,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
This is why this type of presentation makes it so powerful, you know? It's gonna set you aside from the competition. It's gonna make you shine as a brand and as your own brand, actually, you're as a realtor and stuff. So this is the way to go for sure, okay?
Got it.
So let's go back to Moxie, okay? So there's a couple other things I want to discuss before I take some questions. If you click on more, you could create a quick flyer, which is not very, I played with it a little bit, but I don't really care for it. But you could also assign it to an agent. So Paul, if I assign this to you, this will not be in my dashboard anymore. It will be your presentation. It will be branded with Paul Villarreal. It won't be branded with Ruben Perez anymore. It's going to be your presentation, okay? And then if I wanted to co-brand it, let's go ahead and click on that. All right, I'm going to put, let's see, I don't know if you're in there, Paul. Let's see. Oh, let's do search. Oh, sorry, first name. Yeah, you're there. Let's click on that. I don't know if we have a picture, but let's just go ahead and do that. So you're a co-presenter. Let's just see what happens here. Let's go to home. You see there's two people on this presentation now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and click on it and let's view it. There you go. So we need to work on your headshot, Paul.
Right.
Yeah, so that's where your headshot would go, but you see how it's co-branded.
Mhm.
Now, if it's co-branded and I assign this to Edgar, right? Then it's gonna be, Edgar's gonna have control of the presentation and it's gonna be co-branded with Edgar and Paul. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back. And if you want to edit co-presenter and you want to take Paul out, you could take Paul out. Now it's just one person again, or I can add someone if I wanted to. And that's it. So now the little two people are gone. Okay. So I think that covers everything. Is there any questions?
Any
Before
questions?
we go into before we go into the hands-on?
Ruben,
Yes.
go ahead. I know that it took some time for you to get familiar with this. What do you recommend to us as, you know, as a team? As far as mindset, kind of the methodology on how to be more experienced with this, I think, phenomenal tool.
Well, it's training, it's practice, it's playing with it. Do it on your brothers. I mean, practice on your brothers, your sisters, your fathers. Send it to them, tell them, get their feedback. What'd you think? Oh my God, it was great. You know, I did reports and I sent it to like agents that I've worked with in the past that are very you know, they've been in the business quite some time, and they're like, that presentation's killing it. If you could only utilize this for every single seller presentation, your odds, like I said, your odds of getting the business are going to be increased dramatically. So use it, practice it. You know, I mean, the worst case is you're learning, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You're learning about comps. You're learning about the property, how to present, technology. There's no downfall here at all. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Ruben,
Go ahead.
Gus,
Yes, Gus.
okay, when you start the presentation for the seller, I noticed that you use MLS number on that specific house.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's, I'm sorry, say that one more time, Gus?
You use the MLS number when you start this presentation.
Yes.
But if I am doing it for somebody that is not in the MLS,
Put the address.
so I don't have to put the MLS number. Of course, if I put the address, then I have to do everything. I have to add all the stuff myself.
Right. You want me to go through that?
No, I just want to make sure because you always use the somebody else's MLS number, and of course, all the stuff are there.
Well,
But unless I can use this for somebody's an expired listing, then I can do that.
well, even properties that were listed 10 years ago, I was still able to access that MLS and it was still gonna communicate. So as a pro tip, I would always search the MLS for the property address, and if you can get an MLS number, put it in there, so that way it just gives you a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? It makes it easier for you, so you don't have to search
Okay.
for the
Advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
But worst case, you know, if like, for instance, my father's house has never been on the market
Right.
since 1972. There's no MLS number.
Right.
It didn't even exist back then. Okay, so you're gonna actually physically have to put 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,200 square feet, 10,000 square foot lot, pool, you know, whatever and stuff. So you would put in that data, and then you also have to put it, get an image from the internet, like I did. But if there is an MLS number, just put that MLS number in there, and then just delete all the other information that you don't want in there. But it just makes it easier for you to get that data.
Well, Ruben, I have a question. This is Clint.
Clint, how are you?
Question, Gus, when you find property that does not have the MLS number, I think the best way to do is just go to Realist, type in the address, at least get the basic information correct. Like, for example, how many bedroom, bath, square footage, so that you can do the comp. If not, then if the number is not correct and you send it to the client, it's gonna be kind of funny, you know. The guy says, you know, my house is 1,400 square feet, you put down 13 and whatnot. At least you have some sort of data that is accurate, I guess.
Yeah. So you as a realtor, if you're presenting this to the seller, you've probably already spoken to him a couple times, if not more. So during that, I mean, you could get a property profile to give you all the information that you need to create this presentation. Again, I'm just showing you how to make a presentation. You as a realtor, you would have to you would do your due diligence and contact the seller and verify that, hey, it is a 2-bedroom, it is a 1 bath, it is 1,200 square feet. Because if it's not, then you want to make sure that you change that information and send them the accurate information for this presentation. Yeah, because you don't want to send them inaccurate information and look incompetent. So
Thank
yeah, so this is, I'm going over just how to make a presentation. You as a realtor, as a real estate professional, you still have to do your due diligence, just get the data from for the property, verify it with the seller, and then input the information, and then also choose the appropriate comps. So you do have to do some work, right? But this presentation, once you put in that information, it's going to do it all for you. So now, Clint, you've became a professional at it already. I think you could actually train on this. So
Oh, come on, give me a break. Ruben, you're the best.
no, Maggie's doing great. There's a lot of you that probably didn't think that you had the bone for technology, but you do. You just have to practice it. I think you could get to the point where you're creating maybe a presentation in 5 minutes, if not 10.
Absolutely.
So
Ruben, I have a question for you. It's me,
Yeah.
Paul. In this presentation, is there an area or this, I don't know, is this possible where you could create or at least add the DocuSign link for the listing agreement, let's say you show them the presentation and then you tell them, okay, well, click on this link on this presentation on this page or whatever. That's the link for the agreement to execute, right, on the agreement so that you can move forward. Is that possible?
That would be awesome.
Not with this, not with Moxie Present. Moxie Present's just a presentation, okay?
Oh, okay.
It's to give your client the current market evaluation for their property, but also make you shine as a professional, okay? That's its sole purpose, okay? For you, so you can give them their information as to what a house will sell for, what you believe the house will sell for, and why they should choose your services, okay? However, I'm glad you brought that up. Next week, I'm having a class for Zip Forms Plus Broker Edition, okay? Where you have the capabilities of emailing the DocuSign document, the listing agreement and everything for straight from your Zip form. So technically, if you present this and you win their business, you could just email them the DocuSign straight from Zip Forms, and then they could just sign it right then and there electronically. Or you can just have it in a paper format and have them sign it, as your meeting, once your meeting concludes. I think Gus did the DocuSign straight from Zip Forms Plus 2, and it's pretty easy, right, Gus?
He went to the restroom.
Oh, yeah, he did it. And that's gonna be the class for next Friday, so the next Friday is gonna be a good class too. But no,
Ruben,
yes,
Ruben, Catherine, can you speak loud? Speak loud, please. Speak a little.
Speak louder. Ruben, this is Catherine. Starting off, I had a little problem with my system. So can we go over that again, because I got to Moxie, where to go to the presentation and then stopped on it. That's when I had the problem.
yeah.
So I didn't get any further than that.
Summary.
No, of course. That's why, as soon as we conclude today's training, I'm gonna walk over there to the training room and I'm gonna help everybody, okay? So don't worry about that. That's the whole reason why I had you guys bring your laptops, okay?
Okay.
It's easier for me to have everybody in one room and teach it once and then go through all the technical issues than doing it one-on-one. That's the whole reason why I wanted to do this, okay? Any other questions?
Yeah, we have Maggie.
Maggie.
Speak
Hi,
loud.
Maggie.
I have a question. I started a presentation, but I didn't finish it. How can I go back to and finish it? I was just halfway done. I just did all the information, how many bedroom or how many bath, and then how can I go back and?
Right here. You guys still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So when you go to here, I'll go from the beginning, okay? Here's your desk. You go to Moxie Works.
Mhm.
Percent.
Yes, I have to open.
Yeah.
And we'll go to present. To present. You should have all your work here. So let's just say, Maggie, for the sake of argument, this seller non-listing one is the one that you wanted to go back into. You just go onto that little pencil right there,
On the pencil,
Yeah.
okay.
That will edit it.
and then you can edit whatever you want,
Okay, thank you.
okay?
Yeah. Edit it.
Any other questions?
Jeffrey,
Yes, Jeff.
can you, Ruben, can you please go back again to when you were starting the presentation and you're looking for the property and you go to the remark section? You understand? Remark section. I would like to add my content I created from ChatGPT. Can you do that again? How to move my content from my chat Word doc to that remark.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
So I clicked onto a presentation that I was working on, right?
Right.
Okay, and then I would go to estimate,
Remark.
and you see right here where it's remarks.
Correct.
So let's just say you wanted to,
What did you click? That's fast.
what's that?
What did you click? View?
No, what do you mean? I don't understand. So you would go to estimate, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
there's
fine.
remarks. So
Mhm.
whatever you want to put in there, that's where you would write,
Correct.
you would. So if you want to cut and paste, you would just have to cut from Chat GPT, right? Right click, cut, copy, and then right here, you would right click and then paste.
Okay, so there is a chat GPT there, right?
Well, I didn't use Chat GPT. I didn't put anything in there, but if I wanted to, like, for instance, if I wanted to, let's see, let me just go to this. You know, let's just say I want to write this, right? So I right click, copy, go back to Moxie,
Mhm.
right click,
Right, right.
paste, and it's
Paste.
there.
Okay, how about coming from Word doc?
Word doc's the same thing, anywhere you want. So
What
again,
is that?
let's just delete that. Let's just say, okay, I'll open up a Word doc, right? Let's just go to, let's see, I don't have a Word doc here. All right, here's a Word doc, right? Let's
Right,
just say I
okay.
do,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
Right click,
Okay, mhm.
copy. Go back to your
Moxie.
Moxie,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Right click, paste, and
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anything you want, you could just put in there.
Ah,
Does that answer your question?
yes, thank you.
All right, is there any other questions? All right, before we conclude today's training, I do want to remind you guys that this coming Thursday at 10 a.m. is our second of 6 commercial classes. You will need access to demographics, and this is the tile right here, okay? So if you do not see demographics in your CB desk, then right now is the time to call the help, CB help, and get these tiles in your CB desk, okay? While you're at it, have them also get build out as well, and Coldwell Banker email. So if you're gonna call because you don't have demographics, get all 3, because Coldwell Banker email is where you're gonna have your Microsoft 365, okay? All right, well, that concludes our meeting today. I'm gonna walk over to the training room and help you guys hands-on, one-on-one. And then for those of you in Arcadia, if you need my assistance there, I'll be there from roughly about 12:30, 1 o'clock to close, okay? Thank you guys for attending today, and drive safe, okay? Stay dry.
Thank you, Ruben.
Yeah, great job, Ruben. Thank you.
All
Great
right.
job. Thank you much.
Edgar, can you stop and then also stop recording?
Yes.
Thank you.